Hello, everyone, and welcome to Personal Finance Night. At Personal Finance Night, we talk about everything related to money, building wealth, investing, and protecting assets. In today's show, we're going to talk about how my wife and I were able to get our first rental property. So, there are two key things that we did remodeling, which caused forced appreciation, and then capital recycling. Let's dive in. Okay, so back in 2019, we acquired a condo slash townhome in the city of Long Beach in Southern California. From the get-go, we were looking for something that we can, for us to live in for a few years, and then eventually our goal was to upgrade, move up, buy another house, move to it, and then rent this condo that we were looking for. So in 2019, we identified the property after like 6 months of searching and looking and going to open houses and building connections with real estate agents, etc., and learning the market. We acquired this condo that was really ugly inside. It had red carpet and green walls in some rooms. So all it needed really is just cosmetic remodel. So that's what we did. We got it at a fair price on the low end. We remodel it, make it look really nice, modern, with modern colors, etc. And we lived in it for about 2 years, and we were able, because of what happened in 2020 and 2021, rates were so low, we were able to refinance it. We refinanced twice actually, and we didn't pay any closing costs, so there were no costs to us during those two refinances. Now our rate is less than 3%, which is amazing. Then we were able to, because of the forced appreciation through the remodel that we did, we were able to get a HELOC. And I'll explain what's a HELOC and what were the other options that we had back then. So the value of the house went up thanks to the forced appreciation, but also thanks to us just staying in there for a few years and let inflation inflate the value naturally as well, because real estate values go up usually in time. Especially over a very long period of time, it always goes up. In my market, it actually even doubles in about 10 years. Every 10 years, the value is double, which is great. And that's one of the reasons that I mentioned in the first video in the real estate playlist that is on this channel. There were 7 reasons that I discussed. One of them was appreciation, which is only a bonus, but it's a great bonus. And if you know how to use it, you can recycle your capital. So basically, thanks to the HELOC, we were able to pull money out when we needed it. And we went with like I said earlier, there were 3 options. Option number 1 is you refinance the whole house, you do cash out refi. That was not an option for us because we had a great interest rate. We did not want to touch it. And also we were only preparing ourselves financially to acquire another house. So we didn't need the money at that point. So we didn't want to pay interest on it for no reason. The second option was to get don't touch the first mortgage, but get a second mortgage. But again, you would have to pay interest on it, which we wanted to avoid because we were just preparing ourselves to have some money sitting in the bank. So it's not our money, but it's borrowed money in case we find an opportunity to move up and upgrade our lifestyle. So the third option was the HELOC, which is home equity line of credit. So like the name says, it's a line of credit. You don't have to pull it right away. You don't have to use it when you apply and it gets approved. So you don't pay interest on it. You only pay interest on the amount you pull out and when you start using your credit. So that's the option we went to. And of course, we are conservative, we take risks, but we don't gamble. So we took a fixed rate HELOC. And yes, they do exist. You just need to do a lot of research and call a lot of community banks, a lot of local banks and credit unions. Ours was with a credit union. So they have a program where the rate is fixed for 5 years. So for whole five years, we pay the same rate and we only pay interest. We don't have to pay down the actual principal. So that's the option we went to. Now we pull out our money, we pull our equity out, which will cover the first down payment on the Long Beach house, the remodel on the Long Beach house, and more equity. So we recovered our money. Whatever we put in Long Beach house, we pulled it out. So that's capital recycling. We pulled the whole HELOC out, and we used it as a down payment on another primary residence. So now we moved out from Long Beach. It's no longer our primary residence. We kept it. We did not sell it because we were able to pull out the equity we had in it. We are now living in North Orange County. We acquired another primary residence. We live in it. We love it. And we used the money that came from Long Beach. And we also bought a house that was ugly and needed a remodel. So in this primary residence where we live in right now, we did the same thing. Remodel, forced appreciation, took a HELOC, pull it out because we are using that HELOC now for more upgrades on this house. We did solar panels. We finished some stuff in the remodel. And we also are in the process of building an ADU on this primary house. So two main things you guys need to remember: forced appreciation through remodels and buying ugly houses that nobody wants, and we didn't have competition, especially on the Long Beach one. And then the second important thing is capital recycling. You pull out your equity because your equity is sitting there doing nothing. That's a waste. So pull it out through the right loan. I do not take variable interest rate loans. I try to avoid them. I do have one right now, but I'm gonna lock it very soon. So two main things: forced appreciation and capital recycling. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, thumbs up, smash that like button, share it with friends and family, subscribe to the channel. You'll get a video every week. And thank you very much. I'll talk to you in the next video. Bye now.